What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballers. In today's video, we're going to be telling you guys how to choose your football gloves. The goal of today's video is to make sure you guys out there know which gloves to wear for what position you play. We are doing this video with Next Trend, so you guys are going to see a lot of their football gloves, but you can apply this logic to any other football glove brand out there. Now this video is really for guys who are just kind of getting into football or just not really sure what gloves to wear for what position they play. In 2024, there are a billion different pairs of football gloves out there for you guys to purchase, so it's kind of confusing to figure out which ones are going to be best for you. I do want to note that this video is going to be strictly about the style of football glove and not so much the brands and prices. Let's get into it. In my eyes, there are three different kinds of football players: skill, big skill, and lineman. You guys have probably heard me mention these different position groups in the past in prior videos, but that's going to be kind of the base that we're going to work off for today. And all those companies out there kind of cater their gear to those three separate groups, so let's do it. The first group of players we're going to talk about is the skill players. Skill players are typically QBs, running backs, wide receivers, and defensive backs. They're the fastest guys on the field, and they're going to need a glove that's going to help them handle the football. What these guys want is referred to as a receiver glove. These gloves are usually lightweight, breathable, and super sticky. These type of gloves help you catch the football without adding a ton of weight or protection. From Next Trend, the type of gloves that fit this criteria are their Next Trend G1 and their G2. You guys can see that these gloves have a thin, breathable back of hand material and some super sticky Next Grip palms. The job of a receiver glove is to help you catch the football, and that's about it. No protection, no distractions, nothing else, just catching the ball. So just to recap real quick, if you guys are playing QB, running back, wide receiver, or defensive back, the best option for you is going to be a skill receiver glove, something lightweight with sticky palms.
This whole month is brought to you by Q-Collar. And since we started covering them, it's made a lot of traction with some of the top players now making it a part of their gear to get some essential protection to keep their brain healthy and keep them on the field. And with new partnerships including Senior Bowl, Maryland, Baylor, and Michigan State, they're definitely starting to make some waves. And compared to some of the other options out there, it just makes sense at this point. It's super lightweight, easy to wear, and proven to work. And with 12 different custom sleeve options, you can definitely make it match your team colors. Make sure you have that drip factor. Check out Q30, which will be linked down below, to add some safety and some swag to your bag this season.
The next group we're going to talk about is the big skills. Now, big skills are typically QBs, running backs, tight ends, linebackers, and defensive ends / edge defenders. Now, you guys might have noticed there's kind of an overlap between QB and running back between the skill and big skill categories, but that's because in my mind, there's different types of QBs and different types of running backs. For example, I consider a pocket passer QB to be more of a big skill guy, while a mobile quarterback is more of a skill guy. And then for running backs, I consider a power back to be a big skill guy, and then a fast running back to be more of a skill football player. But regardless, big skill guys are some of the bigger, stronger guys who face contact pretty much every play. For gloves, these big skill guys typically want what's called a padded receiver glove. A padded receiver glove is going to have a little bit of padding on the back of hand to protect your hands, but also give you the nice grip to catch a football. From Next Trend, the glove that fits that criteria is the Next Trend G3. As you guys can see, these have thin pads on the back of hand that will offer you some protection, but still give you the flexibility and grip to handle the football. Guys like tight ends and linebackers need a glove that can give them the protection when working down low, but also give them the ability to catch the ball at the seam or make an interception. I often refer to padded receiver gloves as a hybrid. It kind of gives you the best of both worlds as far as protection and then the grip. I often recommend these to a person who doesn't know what position they're going to play, because these are so versatile. You can wear them at pretty much any position. So you guys don't know where you're going to be, grab some of these. It's going to be a perfect solution. So just to recap, if you guys are playing QB, running back, tight end, linebacker, or some sort of edge position, padded receiver gloves are going to be the best option for you. Now finally, it's time to talk about the big boys up front, the linemen. Now, even though it's pretty obvious, linemen are going to be tackles, guards, centers, and then anybody on the interior defensive line. Now these guys battling in the trenches every single snap need something that's going to protect their hands. And the best gloves for these guys, of course, is going to be lineman gloves. Lineman gloves are big and bulky and have tons of padding and support all the way around. And they also come with a different palm material for more durability and better grip on opposing players instead of a sticky palm that's used to grip the football. Because obviously linemen don't really touch the ball too much, except for centers, but I'll talk about that at the end. Now Next Trend does not have a lineman glove yet, so I'm going to show you guys the Nike D-Tac 7.0. You guys can see these gloves are big and thick with lots of padding all over and even some added wrist support. The palm on these is their Nike Hydro Grip, which is a little bit less tacky material that's a little bit more durable and better for throwing guys around in the trenches. So basically, if you're a lineman, grab some lineman gloves. But I do want to add one more thing. If you guys are a center, you might want to get something with a little bit more grip so you can have some nice, secure snap. We've seen lots of pro and college guys wearing a padded receiver glove like we talked about for the big skills, or sometimes no glove at all, just so they have as much grip as they need to snap the football. But at the end of the day, the snap is the most important part of a play, so just grab something that works for you on a consistent basis and roll with it. But just for a quick recap, if you guys are a tackle, guard, maybe a center, interior defensive line, grab some lineman gloves. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully now that you've seen this video, you know exactly what gloves you need to get for your upcoming season. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like the video, comment what you guys want to see us talk about next, and make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.